Hello, everybody, and welcome to another lazy Sunday stream. It's just me. It's just Nate today. Justin wasn't feeling well, so he texted me this morning to let me know that he was going to be taking the stream off. So, yeah, it's just going to be a solo stream today. We're going to talk some TVC news, some catch-up stuff we didn't discuss on Figure It Out. I've also got a few recent pickups as well to go over. I'm sure you saw in the thumbnail. Besides my face, I do have the Arvala 7 Mando and Baze Malbus as well, the photoreal ones. So I was thinking maybe we'll do a little bit of some live unboxing as well, just to, see what we can go, see what we can do. Everyone, I think Justin's going to be okay, but everyone wish Justin well, of course, in the chat. And also, it's Bucky's birthday, so wish Bucky a happy birthday in the chat as well. And also, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you haven't already. So we've got 54 people in here so far. All right, so let's say what's up to everyone in the chat. We got Infernal Hippo here. What's up, Infernal? Thank you for joining us. Joining us. I'm so used to it. We got Zavi16 in here as well. Ivan Gambino. Matt, hello. David Edge, nice to see you. Bodie Collection. Freddy74. Daniel Garcia, hello. Welcome to the stream. Rhino Hobbies, always nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Chen Razzie, hello. Welcome. We've got Cobsy, good evening from Manchester. Good evening. Tomas, hello. How are you today? Gerardo's here as well. Nice to see you, Gerardo. Jonathan Anderson. Titter. And we got J-Rick right here reporting for duty. Sick in bed. I'll be in chat, though. So there is Justin right there. Dan, hello. Welcome to the stream. Fig, Todd, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Addie, hello, everyone. Hello to you there. Nathan Woodward is here. What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Good to see everybody. Yes, what's up? And we got Darth Educator in the house. What's up, Darth? He is responsible for, I don't know why I just had a brain fart there, the Arvala 7 Mando. So thank you, Darth Educator. You good, Justin? Yeah, I don't think it's the big C word there. What's up, Jay Meza? Hello. Hey, Mark, how's it going? Nice to see you there. We got the Watcher in here as well. Dank Ches, hello. Richard, sup Nate Solo. Yep, that is me today. That is me. We got Demon888. Hello, what did I miss? Nothing. We just started. I'm just saying what's up to everyone in the chat right now. Like I said, I'm going to talk a little TVC news today. And we also have some recent Black Series pickups that I'm probably going to open for some live unboxing action. And GamerZone starting out here with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, GamerZone. Hello, everyone. Can't stay. Just wanted to say keep up the great work, Nate. Thank you. Certainly appreciate the channel support. All right. Dan, still need Baze. Yeah, Baze was in stock on Amazon. I'm not sure if he still is or not at this point, but that's where I got mine. So you might want to try looking on Amazon. Darth Wizzy Wizard, what happened to Justin? He's just not feeling well today. He is just a little under the weather. Said he was doing a little sneezing, a little sniffling, so not stuff you really want to do on camera for 2 hours. All right, we got CT is here as well. Hey, what's up? Nice to see you there. Fractured Fet, hello. Jeremy, nice to see you here today. We also got Benjamin, and this is Double 07, Double a 7. Sup? How's it going? Hello, Arthur Henderson. Nice to see you. HoloNet's in here as well. Joe, 90s Nerd Life. So many people in here already. Thank you so much for showing up. We got Vader X Bricks in here. Hello there. Mr. Grudge is here as well. Captain Taggart, good evening. Good evening to you there. Section 7, Captain Solo today. Yep, just me by my lonesome. But we're still going to have a fun show. So we're going to have a good time here. Brent, thank you for joining us today. And David Edge says, get out of bed, Jay. I agree. Freddie74, feel better, Justin. Lewis, your guess is as good as mine, buddy. I don't know where the 212th is. I don't think it actually exists at this point. I mean, it does exist because people do have it, but as far as showing up in Walgreens, yeah, I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Hello, David Klink, and J-Rick's checking in just to say just what I believe to be the common cold. Haven't been sick in a while. Man, I'm terrible at reading right now. Simultaneous runny yet stuffy nose, bit of sore throat, bit of fatigue. So there you go. There is a little update there for Justin. Hello, Master Gray Wookie. Thank you for joining us. Lots of get betters for Justin. Not a lot of happy birthdays to Buck, though. Where's those happy birthdays to Buck? Let me get back on the chat here. What's up, G-Force? Thank you for joining us today. Educator, isn't that a Star Destroyer? Thank you, XSquid66022, for becoming a channel member. We appreciate the channel support there. Go ahead, everyone. Let's fire off some emoji spam here for XSquid, the new member of the Basement Dweller Army. I don't have any of the clips that J-Rick plays, so sorry. We could just imagine that today. Hello, BRFC. Good evening to you. Sending good vibes Justin way. There you go. Magic Book of Horror. Hello. What's up? And we got Nathaniel in here as well. Hey, Nate. Glad I can catch the stream. Glad you're here. Got Rolando in here as well. Infernal Hippo. Nate, did you get the new Reverse Flash McFarlane figure? The comic book one or the Injustice 2 one? I skipped over the comic book version, but I think I am going to get the Injustice 2 Reverse Flash figure. I don't know. I just kind of like the crazy design of that costume. Ridley Cinema asks, with Black Series Omega announced, I'm hoping we get more child characters like Anakin Episode 1 or Boba Fett Episode 2. Me too. And I definitely thought for a while that Kid Anakin would be off the table, but with the figure pretty much about to come out in the vintage collection again, I'm hoping that maybe means we can get a Black Series version. So I would love that figure. I would love it if they did like a pod racer vehicle combo pack or just him by himself. Like either way, I really would want Kid Anakin, and I'd take Kid Boba Fett too at this point as well. I think that would be cool to have on the shelf, especially since, he was fleshed out in Clone Wars. Jonathan Anderson still on the Fennec hunt. No luck so far. Hang in there, Jonathan. She's worth it. Absolute banger figure. I don't think we haven't found that wave at all in our area. Or actually, that's not true. Last week, Vader X Bricks found that wave at his local Walmart, which is just a few cities over from us. So, but the Fennec was gone, of course. What's up, Paige? How you doing? And HoloNet, Justin got infected with the brain worms. Exactly. David Edge, Jay, you were overcome by opening the Shadow Squadron. Exactly. The Shadow Squadron got to him. Fig says, when you get to the unboxing of Baze, very curious to see if he has his pauldron or not. Well, I'll tell you right now, he does have the pauldron. So, hey, yay. If you want to take a look real quick. There we go. Pauldron on the figure, thankfully. Don't know why the promo images and the promo images in the box didn't have the shoulder pad on it, but the actual figure right there does. So I'm very thankful for that, even though I did buy an original Baze just in case. But honestly, once I show you the difference between these two, it's actually more significant than I thought originally. Hello, Nikki. That sucks. No luck on the hunt there. Yeah, it's been pretty dry around here for the most part. I've been trying to find that McFarlane Build a Horse wave, but none of my Walmarts here have got the that big shipper that they come in. Dan 2000, hello. Riley Bob, how's it going? Salacious 212 is in the Shadow Realm for sure, Justin. And Jeremy here, I just got 212 back home in the Philippines. Nice, very nice. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of places not in the United States that have found this figure. And of course, there is also a version on, AliExpress. But yeah, Patrick did say it's going to be a Walgreens exclusive still and no pre-order. So it's going to be one of those things where someone's going to post that it's at their local Walgreens and it's going to send everyone into a frenzy to try and find that figure. Richard Truxell, great point. Smash that like button and Justin gets force healed. Yes. Smash that like button. We're at 99. Oh, just hit 100 viewers. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us so far. Smash like right now on my screen. 53 likes. Let's go ahead and pump those numbers up. And Nathaniel says, just picked up an SH Figure Arts Spike Spiegel after seeing it in one of your videos. Thank you for that, by the way. Quick review. I do have the Spike Spiegel SH Figure Arts figure over in my display stand, but I like it. It's a little bit frustrating to pose since his legs are so thin, and on mine, they're a little bit loose as well. So he does fall over every so often, not too much, but yeah, I gotta, watch him every once in a while because if I'm not careful with him, he'll eventually fall over. So, but I mean, it's a great looking figure. I love all the accessories it comes with, the alternate hands, and you get like the head with the cigarette in the mouth and everything like that. So I think it's the best Spike figure you could probably buy at this point. And Jonathan, the US is definitely behind with releases. Yep, absolutely. Especially things like the Jet Trooper and the Night Brother. We still don't have either of those. Here's a couple happy birthday bucks. Nice. Very nice. He's out with his family right now. And hey, Brenda. Saw the newest wave of TVC show up in Australia, hopefully sooner than later in US. Yeah, I mean, which wave are you talking about there, Riley Bob? Like the Mithril wave? I've seen actually a bunch in my area, which is cool. I like that it's so prevalent. Anakin Slime Runner, you guys kick ass. Thank you, Anakin. I appreciate that. Rhino Hobbies, so glad I was able to pick up Fennec, Tython Boba Fett, and Jedha Stormtrooper from Pulse. Nice. I know Justin actually got the Jedha Patrol Trooper and something else, I'm pretty sure, from Pulse. I don't remember. Bib. I think it was Bib. Let's see. Trying to catch up in the chat. Yeah, thanks, Fig. Come on, chat. Show OG Bucky some birthday wishes. There we go. Thank you, David. Thank you. And other David. Thank you. Appreciate that. And Darth Educator here as well. David Klink, while hunting for a Squishmallow for my girlfriend at 5 different Walgreens, I saw 2 separate clone lieutenants in stores. Is he kind of rare? Yeah, I've been seeing reports. I think Yakface has posted a couple times, maybe Kylo Collector as well, that the Clone Trooper Lieutenant has been getting like a re-release of some sort, or maybe it was just extra inventory that was hiding somewhere. But I've seen multiple places across the United States reporting that they found clone lieutenants in their Walgreens. It was almost getting me like a little bit like, do I want to go out on the hunt and try and find another one? Because I do only have one, and I would like to get another one. I'd pay retail price for it, but I know my Walgreens are just going to disappoint me anyway, so I'm not even going to bother. What's up, Jax? Welcome to the stream. Mark with the get better for J-Rick. Oh, there he is. Thanks, everyone. All right, let's see here. Yep, agreed. Black Series Younglings. There we go. Salacia. There's J-Rick. Snagged some of Wave 31 on Hasbro Pulse on Friday. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Addie got a Wrecker. Nice. Wrecker's so good. Yeah, I agree, Todd. I was really concerned there for a while. That's literally why I bought an old Baze, just in case. But thankfully, yep, the shoulder pad is there. Dan 200, hoping after the Dark Trooper releases, Hasbro keeps this train going on more unique droid figures, hoping for a High Singer and a Magna Guard. Yeah, that would be amazing. Hasbro always does a pretty great job with the droids, in all honesty. I mean, C3PO, R2D2, yeah, not the greatest, but I think, Forlom is awesome. Q9 is awesome. The Dark Trooper looks like it's going to be great. The B1 battle droid is a fun figure. General Grievous looks good, but I think he's too small and the feet are way too loose. So like mine doesn't stand. I'm looking at my Black Series figures. They're over this way if you're wondering why I'm looking off into the distance. But I mean, I would love to see another crack at a C3PO as well to, give him a better height adjustment. Same thing with R2 as well. What's up, Kyle? Welcome to the stream. And Ridley Cinema says, I just got Darth Revan and he doesn't want to stand too well. Also, the red saber blade wants to bend. Not sure how to fix that. That's a good question. The saber hilts are really delicate, so it's kind of hard to really want to mess with them in any way. So, chat, if anyone has a suggestion on how to fix a bent lightsaber, let's get that going. Let's get that going. And there we go. So yeah, J-Rick got Bib and Jetta Stormy. I was right. What's up, Chad? How's it going? And we got Fenner in here as well. Hello. What's up, Paul Morales? How you doing? Chad Bain, you guys collect any statue stuff? No, not really. The only thing I guess I technically have, this is the Kotobukiya First Order Stormtrooper 2-pack. I bought this at GameStop because it was like $20. But I'm not really a statue fan. I'm more of an articulation fan. But I do think statues do look awesome, though. I like watching videos about them or looking at pictures, but just not for me. Just not for me. Captain Taggart says, any chance we might get a new Jango Fett this year? The Gaming Greats one is getting really expensive. I hope so. I would love to see Jango Fett on the Boba Fett Return of the Jedi body. I think they could tweak it just a little bit and it would be an awesome figure because, yeah, both Jango Fetts are pretty expensive these days and really not that great of a figure. I really don't like that old Jango Fett body. Even back in the day, it wasn't that good. Invader X Bricks got my first Hot Toys, Captain Rex, and I ended up liking him a ton. Probably won't get any more Hot Toys though, because I don't want to fall into that addicting rabbit hole. I'm just happy with Rex. That's awesome. Excellent pickup. I'd love to see some pictures of that as well if you haven't posted them already. I definitely want to get one Hot Toy at some point, but it's got to be the right one. I haven't seen it yet. Tony Marvel Legends, hello, welcome to the stream. And Dan 200 with the happy birthday buck. Thank you. Appreciate everyone stopping by here today. Thank you so much for tuning in with just me. Again, Justin is not feeling well today. He's okay though. He's okay. He's just not feeling very well. And don't forget to hit like. And Comic 7 says, hello, Nate and everyone. At this moment, I'm opening a Black Series Armorer and Paz Vizsla. Never wanted to buy them, but got them at a cheap price. This is the way. This is indeed the way. Both great figures. I absolutely love both of them. Which Armorer did you get? The standard release, or did you manage to snag that sweet deluxe one with the cloth goods? And HoloNet 1, I found a clone Lieutenant last year. Sold them off with the other colors already. Wow. I like my Phase 1 clones. I love that helmet and would love to get the Sergeant and the Captain again. I would love archive releases of both of those. Ridley Cinema. I'm glad I got Cassian Andor when I did. It might be more in demand when the new show comes out. Yeah, I definitely think it will be a little bit more in demand, but I'd also imagine they're going to make figures based on the property as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if, it's only for a short period of time. C. McAdoo, greetings. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Nice. Got Tython Boba and Trapper Wolf. That's sweet, CT. And Todd says Magna Guard would be sick. They could reuse the cloth goods from Bad Batch Rex. Oh, yeah. With some easy retooling. Absolutely. And what's up, Hunter? Welcome to the stream. almost bought Q9 in Walmart, but right before I did, I saw how cheap he is online. Yeah, super cheap figure, so definitely worth it to pick that one up on sale. I almost kind of want to get two and maybe like do some sort of custom work with it, but I don't know what I would do at the moment. Punk T, hello, welcome. HoloNet, statues are for rich people. Also true, very expensive. And thank you, Justin, for the old 199 super chat. Smash like to boost the old immune system. There you go. You heard it from Justin right there. Thank you for the channel support, brother. You know, it's going right back into your pocket, too. And here we go. Todd says, easy fix for the bent saber, hair dryer the hilt, and remold it while it is hot to match the angle of the blade. There you go. Infernal Hippo. At this point, any new reveals will be out just next year. What do you think about that? I honestly don't think that any of the release dates are what they're actually supposed to be right now. I just think they're labeling stuff way far out in the distance just so they don't have to keep delaying things over and over again. I definitely think we're going to be seeing a lot more stuff this year. Like I would imagine, I won't be surprised if we see the Dark Trooper this year, if we see Wave 32 this year as well. The archive stuff is allegedly coming out this year. And then we've also got a ton of gaming great stuff still coming out this year as well. So there's actually a lot still coming out this year. It's just stuff that we pre-ordered last year at this point. So I think there's a good chance we're still going to get a lot of stuff. What's up, Mike? Thank you for joining us today. Pre-order Fennec Shand is open again on Big Bad Toy Store if anyone needs a secure one. There you go. Pre-order her on Big Bad. You absolutely should. You absolutely should. Ridley Cinema says, I am intrigued by the George Lucas Stormtrooper figure, but the head sculpt could be better. And it'd be cool to have a version of him in just regular clothes. I agree. I think it would be funny to have like the flannel and jeans look for George Lucas, but I completely understand why they wouldn't tool a random figure for that. And also, he can still fit in the Star Wars universe as a stormtrooper, so he doesn't look completely out of whack on your shelf. But as far as the head sculpt goes, though, honestly, the only pictures I've seen of it are like with the flash on, and they're kind of blurry. So I'm reserving my judgment until I actually see it myself in hand, or there's just some better quality pictures out there, because that always seems to be the case, right? Like the first pictures anyone posts of a figure are always either like with the flash on in the dark, they're blurry, they're out of focus. And those pictures just didn't look all that quality to me. So I'm waiting to see some better photos before I make a actual judgment on it. Oh yeah, Hunter, I would love to see some OG Battlefront figures, especially the Dark Trooper from the first Battlefront game, not the robot Dark Trooper, or not the Dark Trooper from Dark Forces, I think is the name of that game. But the gray Stormtrooper with the jetpack, that would be awesome. Comic 7 Armor standard release. Oh yeah, still great. Still great. Fenner Armstrong, I'm debating on picking up Commander Wolf, but I don't know if $30 is too much. Should I go for it? I don't know. Is he still available for pre-order anywhere? I guess that would be the determining factor, because $30 isn't terrible. But if he's available for pre-order at like 22 or 24 or something like that, then obviously, why not save yourself a couple bucks? Yeah, HoloNet. Justin needs to get himself a back to tank. Get to the back to tank. And Fig says hot toy recommendation. Season 2 Mando Luke Skywalker that comes with the Force Crush Dark Trooper bust. Looks to be next level. That comes out hopefully later this year. Yeah, that is a great set. That is just a great set. I'm sorry, I was laughing at Nathan's comment. Did Justin just give 60 cents to YouTube? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Got another Q9. I'm going to use him for Jawa fodder. Pull him apart. Awesome idea, Arthur. Awesome idea. Cobsy managed to snag 2 loyalists for retail price. That's awesome. That is excellent. Yep. HoloNet. Patrick said he'd prefer overestimates. Exactly. So there we go. I definitely think we're going to see that stuff early. I need a Dash Rendar Gaming Greats. Yeah, Ridley, I would like to see that as well. Although I don't know what they could reuse. It'd probably have to be like a Han Solo or something. All right. Vader. The only statues I'd get is the new Ahsoka versus Maul. Yes, that statue is amazing. And then I clicked on that price and then I X'd off the screen real quick. It's like $600, but man, that is an epic statue. I do agree with you there. Freddy 74. I'm wondering if Galen Urso and Antok Merrick are ever coming out. I've had them on pre-order for forever. Yeah, me too. It's ridiculous. I don't know what's going on with these figures. I think there are some other countries that have them already, but yeah, it's just delay, delay, delay. Thankfully, though, since they don't have the release date, you don't have to sit there and keep approving the delay over and over again. Or at least I haven't had to, which is good because that literally drives me nuts to no end. Dan 200 says, what are the chances Hasbro will re-release Jabba with a better paint job, possibly in the next Return of the Jedi anniversary? Oh yeah, I think Jabba's coming back for sure. We'll probably get him packed in a retro Kenner style box if I had to take a guess. Probably won't come with any accessories. It'll probably just be like just a Jabba by himself, but if they wanted to go all out and do the throne and this and that, of course I'd be down and I would definitely buy another one if all that stuff was included. But I don't see that happening. Justin is being a YouTube shill. Exactly. Isn't George too short to be a stormtrooper? No, not if Luke isn't. Not if Luke isn't. All right, let's see. Darth Educator says Wolf is $24.95 on Amazon in stock. So there you go. Wolf is cheaper on Amazon, so might as well just go that way. Save yourself a few bucks. All right. What's up, Brian? Nice to see you here. Thanks for joining us today. And let's see. Gerald Laboon says, and what's up, Gerald? Hasbro has been experimenting with the no plastic packaging, TVC Deluxe, Marvel Army Builders, and G.I. Joe Viper 3-pack. Any thoughts about this coming to Star Wars Black Series / the Vintage Collection? I don't necessarily think it's going to be a bad thing, but at the same time, I'm not also very happy about it because I buy a lot of figures online anyway, so it's not like I'm checking paint apps all that often, but the ever so slight chance when I do find figures in store and I do like to compare the paint apps. And yeah, I'm like, man, I wish that, we could at least get like a little window or something because everyone knows not all action figures are created equal. Some have terrible QC paint apps and some of them have really great QC. So I like to sift through them if there's multiples at the store, but obviously you can't do that if you can't see the figure itself. But again, at the same time, these days, and I'm sure a lot of you are like me, you buy online for the most part, you're not really getting to check paint apps anyway. So yeah, better for the environment, but ultimately probably worse for the collector. But again, we're not really finding a whole lot of stuff in stores these days anyway. So I don't know. I think it'll be fine ultimately. I just hope that it'll be easy to replace figures if you do get a bad QC one. All right, let's see. Punk T still waiting on Rex, starting to think I'll never get him at this point. Yeah, that pre-order just keeps getting pushed back and further and further and further, but I think it'll still come out. I definitely think it'll still come out. Red 5 Strong, rewatching Rebels, so many clever repaints they could do. Kanan and Rex in Stormtrooper disguise, Chopper in Imperial colors, Ezra in a Scout Trooper costume. Oh, absolutely. There's so many figures that they could do from Rebels that they just haven't done in general. I'd love to see any of the Stormtrooper variants, any of the Mandalorian variants. All could probably be done fairly easily with just, some slight retooling, but I think it would be great to see all of this stuff. I think Rebels is now starting to become one of the most underrepresented aspects of Star Wars when it comes to like the Black Series collection, because we just have the Ghost Crew and Thrawn. If you want to count Thrawn from Rebels, I mean, I feel like personally, I don't consider him, from Rebels, even though canon he is, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I think we're overdue for a little bit of Rebels love, if you ask me. Let's see. Todd says Hasbro should make open plastic packaging for product going to brick and mortar shops. For online places, you'd cardboard box. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Although, who knows if, producing both versions of the packaging would be more expensive or cause weird, like collector value on some of them. I don't know. Freddy74, I want a Lobot. Yes, I want a Lobot too. I would love to have a Lobot. HollowNet, though, says they want to complete their Cloud City scenes. Lobot would definitely be a peg warmer. Yeah, I definitely agree with you, HollowNet. I mean, the TVC figure is pretty much a peg warmer. I see Lobot pretty frequently these days, along with Luke Skywalker in the Hoth gear and Lando and Queel. Those are usually the TVC figures I see hanging around right now, like when I go store to store. So, yeah, some of the OT obscure stuff, it seems like a lot of people want it, but then I feel like, a lot of it does end up sitting, which is unfortunate because I love the OT and I buy all that OT stuff right away. HollowNet says the Rebel ship is sailed. The only way to get any of those characters, or if they make a live action appearance. Yeah, you're probably right, but we could have an anniversary soon enough. I would have to imagine. There's got to be a Rebels 5-year, 10-year anniversary. I agree. Rebels is required viewing. I love Rebels. Punk T says, I wish I could support small comic shops, but out here in Cali, they mark up prices to insane prices. My comic book stores do the same thing, and they never clearance anything out either. So they're still sitting on Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary Wave 1 figures like Han and Leia, and they want $28 for them. I'm like, those aren't going to be moving. Those aren't going to be moving anytime soon. But wow, I'm so glad the chat is so active. 142 people in here. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit like. Please hit like. Support the channel. Todd says, I would buy a full wave of Ewoks in the line. Me too. Absolutely. I would love to get some more Ewoks. I feel like, we need Wicket. We definitely need Wicket. Nikki says Nerdzoic still has Fennec up for pre-order. So there you go. You can get Fennec from Nerdzoic if you want to. All right. So let's talk a little bit about some news here. Just some stuff to catch up on, because we didn't talk about any of the TVC stuff in the last episode of Figure It Out, because we all know I'm the only TVC collector here. Justin, he just collects Black Series. So sometimes in the interest of making a tighter episode, we'll skip over the TVC news. But now that I'm running the show today, we're going to talk a little TVC news. So we'll get this pulled up. And of course, what I'm talking about is, first up, got to share my screen here. Give me a second. All right, so we are talking about the TVC rumor report that Shea Visla from the Old Republic will be getting a re-release in the line. This would be great news because this is a very expensive figure on the aftermarket, just like the Republic Trooper from the game was as well, and that figure is getting a re-release. So looks like that the article reads from yakface.com here. It appears that Hasbro may be bringing back another figure that's commanding high aftermarket prices. Shea Visla from Star Wars The Old Republic. It does make sense with the reissue of the Republic Trooper due sometime this year. So there you go. Again, it's on Yak Face, so chances are we know that it is probably actually going to happen. So this is pretty sweet, if you ask me. All right. And we'll close out of that. And then we'll scroll up here to another TVC rumor report. This is a wave, a refresh wave. I would have to, well, no, I wouldn't have to imagine. That's exactly what it is. Oh, man. Justin wasn't kidding about being by yourself here. It's definitely a little bit different, but specialty reissue wave number 2 coming here. Again, this is from yakface.com, reporting that we will be seeing a re-release of Dengar, 9 Nub, Logray, and Leia in her Bespin gown, which sounds absolutely amazing. I think all of these figures would go in my collection for TVC, especially Dengar and 9 Nub. I would love to have them. Logray, because, you know, who doesn't love Logray? But we'll go ahead and remove that for now. And I'm back here. So yeah, I think that's a great lineup of characters too, especially since, you know, Dengar just got a Black Series re-release or is going to get one. So bring them back in the vintage collection as well, because it always seems like the bounty hunters command a high price after they, you know, have their little bit of moment in terms of you know, their release window when they're in production, I should say. But TVC is just absolutely popping off. Tons of great looking figures. And if these figures are coming back and coming back soon, then yeah, this is going to be absolutely amazing. And Fig Fury says TVC is on fire. Even if you don't collect them or get them very seldomly, they are amazing representations of our favorite beloved Star Wars characters in the world of 3.75. Have the best sculpts. Yeah. TVC is on fire. It's absolutely insane. I've been loving collecting my TVC figures so far. I can't wait to get that Boba Fett throne room. That thing is seriously going to be amazing. And yeah, HoloNet, I'll take Shay with a better face. Exactly. She'll probably have a photoreal face, I would have to imagine. I'm rebuying all of those. Yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. And articulation. Yeah, seriously, especially with the brand new Bo-Katan where she has like modern action figure hips so she can kick forward. Whereas most people know like TVC figures, if they do have the joint, you have to like twist it around so they can kick forward or kick out to the side. But she's got like modern, like Black Series 6-inch articulation essentially. So she can kick forward, kick out to the side. Just absolutely amazing. Pretty much closing the gap between articulation from Black Series to Vintage Collection. Really, the only thing Black Series has on Vintage Collection at this point is the occasional double knee and butterfly joints, at least, you know, for articulation. Everything else is pretty much on par. David Edge, is that a Total Recall shirt? I'm getting Quaid vibes. No, this is Friday the 13th. That's Pamela and Alice. I've had this shirt for a while, but it's pretty hard to find just like Friday the 13th 1 merchandise, you know? So once I saw this with Pamela on it and everything, I was like, man, this is a sweet shirt and I absolutely need it. I need it. HoloNet says the Black Series bib is an embarrassment compared to the TVC one. Yeah, you know, it's not the best. I'll definitely say that the Black Series figure is not the best. I do have a review going up for the figure tomorrow. However, it's still an essential figure. Like, you need a bib Fortuna on your Black Series shelf. And it is a massive bummer that they went with the soft plastic instead of the soft goods. But, you know, I have him vanilla posed right next to Jabba the Hutt right now, and he looks fantastic. I can understand, you know, the criticism, definitely. But for me, I was never going to, you know, do anything other than vanilla pose Bib Fortuna right next to Jabba the Hutt. So the figure serves its purpose on my shelf. And I think for that, you know, it's worth it to pick it up. It's still worth it. Thank you, David. Thank you. Love the original Friday the 13th. There you go, Todd. Give these people air. Justin Clark, having collected 3.75 for 20 years, just didn't like the way they display size-wise. Dios, yes, but fills my 6-inch fills my void. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I do like, having a 6-inch figure just in hand more than a 3 3/4 inch figure. Also, 3 3/4 inch figures are a lot harder to pose, and most of the time they fall over due to that. Like the Ahsoka vintage collection figure, she's always tipping over, at least for me. But like trying to dynamic pose them, definitely a lot harder than 6 inch as well. But yeah, they win all day when it comes to vehicles, world building, everything like that. So, you know, it's both have their positives, both have their negatives. And I think collecting both is making me pretty happy. I like both. Dan says, going to use my Boba's throne as Jabba's throne room, getting both the VC and the Lego one. Nice. Yeah, I'm planning on doing the same as well, Dan. I think I'm going to go Return of the Jedi themed, although I just got to find Jabba the Hutt. I think I've almost found the one I want to buy. It's pretty cheap. It doesn't look terrible, and allegedly it's 3 3/4 inch. But it's like an episode 1 Jabba the Hutt that comes with like a little container of slime. He's on a blister card, and it really doesn't look that bad. And it's like $30-ish on eBay. I think that might be my one, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on it just yet because otherwise, vintage collection Jabba the Hutts are insanely expensive right now. Definitely need a re-release. 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi TVC Jabba the Hutt. That needs to happen. That needs to happen. Comic 7, which sells more, Black Series or TVC? Good question. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like for a while it was Black Series because we saw 3 3/4 inch disappear for a few years. They completely canceled the vintage collection line and then did like a weird Black Series sub line and then brought the vintage collection back. So I think 6-inch took a front seat for a while, but honestly, with everything that's going on in 3 3/4 inch these days, it almost seems like vintage collection is selling more right now, just because of all the love they've been getting. Multiple HasLabs, huge play sets, tons of new figures that are new sculpts with great articulation, great photoreal, alternate heads. Again, Bo-Katan has an alternate head instead of a removable helmet, which is genius. I think they need to do that for Black Series as well. Yeah, thank you, Yak Face. Yeah, the Jabba Glob. I think that's the one I'm eyeballing, but just haven't pulled the trigger yet. And Dan says 3.75 is awesome to leave on the card or for world building, but 6-inch are better figures. There you go. Exactly. I do love having my vintage collection figures here on the wall as well. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. But I do also like opening them too. I mostly only open the ones that have to do with Return of the Jedi because I'm kind of building out the Jabba's Palace display. I already have the Han and Carbonite part of the wall, so that's where my collection sort of goes as far as opening my 3 3/4 inch figures. Let's see. HoloNet says, I wonder what HasLabs will be revealed this year. Good question. Nothing for Black Series, that's for sure. It's important to stay hydrated here. Some nice lemonade water. David Edge, I'm going to use my TVC throne room for my 80s figures, and because I have none of TVC. Well, hey, it works. It works either way. That's the best part about this upcoming throne room set. Arthur, that's a good question. I don't think it does come with the hookah piece because I want to say it's not there in the show. So, yeah, that's actually a good point. But, I don't think that'll make or break the set for me because that episode 1 Jabba Glob set doesn't come with anything. It's just Jabba by himself. And Todd says, going off of what I see on pegs, Black Series must sell more, given I see about 6 or 7 TVC for every one Black Series I see. True. That is true. TVC is very well stocked around my area. Like I said, I consistently see not only Lando, but I see Queel, I see Lobot, I see Luke Skywalker Hoth, or it might be the Hoth Rebel Trooper. One of the two. Those are usually the 3 that are always hanging around when I'm out and about. Yeah, not a Rancor. Black Series X-Wing would be amazing. I would love that. Honestly, Fenner, I think Mando N1 Starfighter could just be a normal release. I don't think it really needs to be a HasLab. Dan says, Nate, you can find a lot of background characters in 3.75 for that Jabba's display, real cheap. Yeah, I definitely have been utilizing a lot of the Power of the Force figures for the background aliens, because those are, like you said, much cheaper than the vintage collection figures, much cheaper than the actual vintage figures. I'm very thankful for Power of the Force, Power of the Force 2, that is. Love those cheap figures. And Fig says, I see Lando and Emperor lately. Yeah, I've seen Emperor a few times as well, but he usually doesn't stick around for more than a couple days. And Justin Clark says, I wonder how the fail of the Rancor affects next year's 40th anniversary of Return of the Jedi. You think we will still see a Malakili? No, I don't think we're going to see a Malakili. I think our chance was with the Rancor, because they didn't even go into like a digital rendering. So they literally just had the picture of Malakili. I don't think we'll see that at all, but I do think we'll see that updated Luke Skywalker figure, because it was revealed that the packaging was the only thing that was exclusive about that. So I guarantee we will get the brand new head to toe Luke Skywalker, Jedi Knight Luke figure next year. And I'm excited for that, because that figure looks amazing. I'm super stoked, and the original figure is not that great. Juan Sanchez says, have you seen the new Man Bat and Killer Croc? Oh, you know I have, Juan. You know I have, and you know I pre-ordered both of them. This they're talking about the McFarlane toys, new Multiverse, DC Multiverse stuff. Of course, you guys know I'm a McFarlane madman. I love all the new McFarlane stuff, especially what's been revealed over this past weekend. And Toku Texas Cosplay. Hello, all first-time viewer. What has been discussed already? We were just talking a little bit of vintage collection news. And that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. And yeah, Vader, local collector, local friend. I still see a couple IG-11s in my Target. Kind of surprised they're peg warming. Yeah, I honestly didn't think those figures would stick around like they have. But maybe it's because they're well stocked, which is what I would like to believe, and that's why. But it could also be that, people just aren't really hunting them. Yeah, Infernal Hippo, the Bat Dude looks cool. So for anyone wondering, we'll go ahead, add this, and we'll click over here. Let's look at some multiverse stuff. Justin's not here. It's just me. We get to go off the rails and talk about other toys. So, yeah, McFarlane's been having a little, weekend winter release thing where they're showing off tons of figures. There's tons, a couple new Batmans, this Joker dragon thing. But today we got something so awesome. So we're getting a brand new Man Bat figure right here. Ooh, looks amazing. The only thing I'm not too excited about is I think the entire arm piece here is all sculpted into the wing. So not really going to be able to articulate that well. Kind of looks like it's all one piece if you look along right there. But still badass looking. I love the mega figs so far. The Swamp Thing is amazing. Just look at that detail on Man Bat. Like, this seriously just looks like such a great figure. $40, pre-order it right now. And even better right here for me is this Killer Croc from Arkham Asylum, my favorite Batman video game of all time. I absolutely love the first Batman Arkham game. I love City and I love Night to a certain extent. And of course, I do like Origins as well, but nothing quite beats the first game in my book. I played it endlessly over and over again, and this figure just looks absolutely amazing. Looks like he jumped right out of the page and just has incredible sculpt work, paint app details. Only downside is no alternate hands this time around. So I would have liked to get another fist and another open hand, but what you see is what you get. You get the trading card, you get the stand, and then of course you get the figure, but it just looks incredible. McFarlane is absolutely going insane these days. Crazy, crazy stuff. And then on top of that, I just love that there's this new character here, Ghostmaker. I'm not too familiar with the character, but they look badass. But if you see here on McFarlane's website, if you order directly from them, well, you know, you got to pay shipping and whatnot, but you can get Man Bat, Killer Croc, and this figure, $85. So you're essentially paying $5 for Ghostmaker instead of paying 20. And McFarlane's been doing this recently on his website, and it's just absolutely mind-blowing how he does these crazy deals. Similarly, if we look at where is Spawn, go look at the new Spawn stuff. $140, all 5 of these figures, 2 deluxe figures in there, 3 regular figures. Like, McFarlane's going crazy. And these new McFarlane figures look absolutely fantastic. Haunt has me so excited. I'm so happy we're getting a Haunt figure. I never in a million years thought that I would be sitting here right now saying Haunt is getting an action figure. I'm so happy. The original Haunt comic book run I read in high school, it's not the best, but you know, I'm a little nostalgic about it these days. And I think the design of Haunt is just really cool. And of course, the concept is kind of just, you know, Spawn, Batman, Venom, Spider-Man, all rolled into one. But it works for me. It works for me. I think this looks badass. So um pre-ordered Haunt, pre-ordered Ninja Spawn, pre-ordered the Spawn Deluxe set as well. This looks incredible. Love the idea that they did where the cape is kind of a partial cape. So it looks when he's sitting down like he's sitting on his cape, but this also leads us to get a very, very easy custom here. Get a nice cloth cape from someone, put it on this figure, and have an almost perfect looking Spawn. I almost wish that McFarlane would have packed a cloth cape into this, like almost like they did with the Batman Year 2 set. I would have loved if they still did all of this, but gave us a cloth cape to go with it as well. That would have been awesome. But there are a lot of great third-party Spawn capes out there, and this is like perfect. No cutting, no nothing. It's just removable right there. Perfect. So let me come back here and catch up on the chat. Yeah. Tomas, Joker Dragon. Comic 7, HasLab TVC. Yes. Toku Texas, McFarlane is killing it with the new figures. No Black Series or Marvel Legends in my local stores, but the new McFarlane DC setup was there and it was amazing. Nice. That's awesome you found that. Yeah. I've been collecting McFarlane DC since day one, and it was a little rocky at first, but you can't deny the bang for your buck. For 20 to 25 bucks, you're getting a figure that's usually a brand new sculpt, head to toe, minimal reuse. Sometimes you get a build a figure piece. You usually get a couple accessories as well. So great value when it comes to McFarlane toys. I absolutely love them to death. Their mega figs are the ones I mainly get from McFarlane. Hey, still great figures. Rhino Hobbies, the only McFarlane figures I have are the Metal Gear Solid ones, and Akira, and Bike, and Manga Spawn. Great figures. Maybe you should get some new ones, though. Try out some new figures, Rhino. They're pretty good. Ooh, I still haven't seen Cygor in person. I know if I do, I'll probably purchase him. But yeah, haven't found it just yet. And Joker Jamie, did you ever collect any of the DC Collectibles Batman figures? Not really. Here and there, I dabbled with a few, but I never got super deep into those figures. I never really liked the articulation. And honestly, the one I do have, which is a Talon figure, was very fragile. So it kind of was like, I don't know if I really want any of these. HoloNet, did McFarlane raise their prices as well? They haven't yet. They have not raised prices yet. I would have to imagine it's going to be coming at some point, but as of right now, that has not happened. Which is good for us collectors at the moment and obviously makes their line way more appealing. I definitely see a lot more people now recently showing love to McFarlane toys than in the past couple of years. So I think people are starting to see like, these are actually some pretty good figures and not figures to be slept on, which is what I've been saying the entire time. Love what McFarlane is doing right now. DC, Warhammer, the Spawn stuff, it's all good. Got classic Spawn with the throne on pre-order as well. Hell yeah, man. That figure, you cannot pass that figure up. It's so dope. It's so dope. Oh, I bet, Rhino. I have a few old McFarlane figures, and I feel like if I look at them long enough, they will disintegrate. So I constantly have to, avert my eyes. I don't want them to break. Justin wants Arkham Asylum, Batman, and Joker. You should have got them when they were out, brother. They were so easy to find. But those were also some of the first McFarlane Multiverse figures that they did. But hopefully they'll re-release them. Although McFarlane has actually not reissued anything yet from the DC Multiverse line, at least as far as like a figure 100%. They'll re-release something with a new head sculpt or something like that. But otherwise, they actually have not released any figures ever twice. Captain Taggart's asking about the Clone Trooper helmet rumor. No news on that so far. We reported on that a while back. I would have to imagine it's coming. It's just a matter of when. Who knows? All right, so let's go ahead and we'll do some recent pickups here. Show off what I got, and maybe we'll do a little opening, if you will. So recent pickups. Add the banner. Here we go. Jumping back over to the chat. I've got a few things to go over this week. I think everyone is going to be pretty excited with my pickups. Not too much, but I think it's essential. It's essential. Of course, I put them in the thumbnail too. Put them in the thumbnail. David Edge, I found out I'd forgotten I'd pre-ordered the ED209 about a month ago. Nice. Was happy for a second time. Don't you love that? You forget you pre-ordered something, you're scrolling through your pre-orders and you're like, oh, I did already pre-order that. I know myself so well. Freddy74, anyone else pre-order Figuarts Boba Fett? I got an email from Japan. Mine just shipped. Nice. I actually got a pre-order in on Figuarts Boba Fett, surprisingly. I was trying to get one on Hobby Link Japan, but I couldn't. It was sold out too quickly, but Big Bad Toy Store had it up for a brief period of time. So I was able to snag that Big Bad pre-order. So your boy's getting a Figuarts Boba Fett. I'm very excited about that. Looks like such a superior figure to the Black Series, which, I mean, it should be. Literally costs 3 times the amount of the Black Series figure. But yeah, I'm excited to get that figure and do a comparison. And Infernal Hippo, I have an Arkham Asylum Batman, but he's the bronze edition. Yeah, nice. I wouldn't open that either. I have a few of the variant Batman figures from McFarlane. I haven't opened any of mine. I keep them sealed up tight. And the Watcher says McFarlane's price is worth it compared to Marvel Legends, especially when Marvel Legends isn't doing a whole lot to improve their figures for the price hike. Yeah, and that's pretty much Hasbro across the board. The prices are going up. The figures are relatively staying the same. At least with McFarlane right now, the figures are staying the same, but the prices are not moving one way or another. And actually, if you, like I demonstrated, order from their website, they're pretty much giving you free figures in a lot of those bundles. The Spawn bundle, the DC bundle. There was a Robin bundle where you got the Robin gold label and the regular one for the price of one Robin. So he's crazy right now. That's all you could say is Todd is crazy. Let's see. We got some people in here with picked up a Captain Rex and a Bly. Baron Zemo, Armor Pazvisla. Nice. Nice. And Freddie says, it'll be my first figure arts figure. Looks amazing. I agree. It does look amazing. Not going to be my first figure arts, but still so stoked. So stoked to get that Boba Fett. It is actually sold out already on Big Bad Toy Store. It sold out only a couple hours later, which it's just blowing my mind how hard this figure is to get. I didn't know it was like this for a lot of SH figure arts. I thought it was just a standard released figure, but I don't know. It's a battle to get this Boba Fett, I guess. So yeah, let me show you what I got this week. First up, McFarlane pickup here. I didn't have a flayed one yet, so I wanted to pick up a flayed one here. Look at how awesome this figure looks. I love the claw hands and just the articulation of the Necron warrior body is so freaking awesome. The fingers are articulated, so the two fingers are on one joint and then the one finger is on another one. So I think that's so awesome. Picked it up on GameStop. It was on sale and I used my $15 freebie gift card that they gave me. So I only ended up paying $9 out of pocket to get this figure, which is a win all day for me. And yeah, just look at how amazing this figure looks. Love the details and the articulation on this guy. The Warhammer stuff is so good. I'm telling you, even if you don't know anything about it like me, they're just great figures. And Fig BBTS, it was 109. So pretty much what you would be paying if you ordered it from Hobby Link Japan plus shipping. Little bit of a markup, but honestly, not too bad. Not too bad. Mark, yes, I did. I love Medieval Spawn as well, man. I'm so excited for that figure. Definitely going to support the Kickstarter again. Although at this point, I'm a little bit confused as to why he's doing another Kickstarter. I mean, I think it's pretty much proven at this point that Spawn is back. People are loving the new Spawn line. So I don't really see why we got to do another Kickstarter. I think a badass, expensive medieval Spawn figure would sell no matter what. But I mean, I guess he just wants those guaranteed sales. But I kind of think it's a little unnecessary. But again, I'm in for it anyways because medieval Spawn is badass. Yo, Norsky, what's up? Thanks for dropping by, buddy. Nice to see you. So damn awesome, the flayed 40K figure. Yeah, Todd, if you don't have a flayed one yet, pick one up, man. Pick one up. GameStop has them on sale right now. Edwin's recent pickups, original Captain Rex for $40 and a 40th R2D2 clean for 30. Damn. Those are some good deals. Those are some good deals. And Freddy 74, there you go. My Figure Arts Boba Fett was around 120 shipped from Japan. So, yeah, Big Bad Toy Store's price was totally more than acceptable. So, yeah, I'm happy as hell to be getting that figure. Star Wars Collector, no problem. Thanks for just stopping by to say hello. I appreciate it. And you know he's going to crush the stretch goals. Exactly. The Kickstarter Spawn is a masterpiece figure. I love my Kickstarter Spawn. Highlight of my collection. And I can't wait to add the medieval version to that. And Fig, when I have time to hunt again, I'll be looking for sure. Nice, man. Nice. Jonathan Redmond, think my SHF Boba was 105 and Mando was 114, including shipping. So, yeah, okay. So those prices are pretty much on par. But yeah, I was so happy to snag that pre-order. That Boba Fett is going to be awesome. HoloNet, that is true. New tooling isn't cheap. You're absolutely right. It's guaranteed sales too. Guaranteed sales. Samir, appreciate the updates on Star Wars Black Series. Very professional. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so that was my McFarlane pickup. Now we've got some Star Wars goodies. I showed Baze a little bit earlier, but here is Baze yet again in the flesh here. And I think we're going to go ahead and sacrifice Baze to the toy gods. So this one's for a dude's nerdery. Shout out to the dude. And we'll go ahead. I opened my Black Series figures from the bottom. 1 piece of tape versus 4 pieces of tape. Much more economical to cut from the bottom these days. It used to be a top opener, but changed it around. And we'll go ahead. I'm going to try and open this as quietly as possible. We've got the guns free. There we go. We're good. We are good. So I got the new Baze out of the packaging, out of the plastic prison. Ooh, shiny. Photoreally. Exactly, Justin. Baze does not trust in the Force. We got Baze freed from that plastic prison. So let's see here. Of course, we've got the heavy repeater cannon right here. Sorry if it doesn't focus very well, but looks pretty good. Looks pretty on par with the original. Go ahead and show you. This is the original Baze Malbus figure right here. So yeah, you can see pretty similar, not too different. And of course, I'm going to do an actual review for this figure where it's going to be in HD. You're going to be able to see everything crystal clear, all that good stuff. But for now, I just thought it would be fun to, do a little live unboxing of Baze just to check him out, and plugs in like normal. And of course, for everyone out there, yes, the new Baze does come with the shoulder pad. Shoulder pad confirmed. Picked this up from Amazon, by the way. And Mark Hauser is in the house. Happy Sunday, Nate. Just stopping by to give a thumbs up. Out of town today. Hope you have a great Sunday. Thank you, Mark. Thank you for stopping by and dropping a like. I appreciate that. Yep, Fig, you're right. It does limit his posing, but it plugs in just like the original down at the bottom here. Maybe. It's a snug fit. A little bit. Sorry about that. The live unboxing. So here you go. There's with the weapon in hand. Trying to get it to attach on the inside. It's giving me a little bit of trouble. It doesn't want to stay in. It's being a little difficult. Well, it's in there decently. Nope, never mind. All right, I'm going to have to mess with that some more off camera. But anyways, taking a look at the two, pretty much everything's on par. Looking at them side by side, I do think the new gun has a little bit better paint apps on it. It's got like more of a reflective gunmetal gray color to it. But I think the biggest thing that I didn't notice outside of the photoreal here was just how different the coloring of the entire figure is. The photoreal update here has an entire new um, costume color, much more accurate to the movie. You could see the old one was like a lighter grayish color, and the new one is more of like the dirty brown that we actually see it as in the movie. So I didn't even think about that as a possibility, but more accurate costume detailing here outside of just the photoreal update, which the photoreal update just looks incredible. Such a massive improvement. Looks so good in person. Honestly, I would definitely recommend anyone out there get you a Baze. I love Baze and Churret. You know, even though Rogue One's not my favorite Star Wars movie, Baze and Churret are cool. Cool designs, cool badass Star Wars characters. So picked them up. I have Churret photoreal as well. And yeah, just a great update. And I just think the design is so cool. There you go. Now it really fell out of the backpack. So I'll have to mess around with this some more when I'm not on the spot looking like a total scrub. But yeah, this Baze is awesome. The articulation, though, if you have the original figure, you know it's not the best. But again, love that they updated the costume color, and the photoreal face application is fantastic. So look forward to a review of this figure coming probably next week. So that was Baze. Looks really awesome. Yeah, even Justin says that's actually pretty cool. I agree. That was not a detail I was thinking about, but it is actually awesome. I actually found my Black Series Baze from Rogue One. Promotional aisle display. Nice. Freddy's got them on order from GameStop. I have the original, but the updated one looks so much better. Yes, it does. Yes, it absolutely does. And I'm stoked, honestly. I think the Churret figure is amazing, and Baze looks awesome, and they're going to look great together on the shelf up there. I'm really excited. I'm convinced grabbing mine tomorrow. There you go, Addie. And Fig, this brings up the debate for types of hands, hard plastic or soft plastic. It's a good question. I do like, more rigid plastic for like posing because it's easier to plug things in when it's not so soft. But at the same time, like Baze's hand here is super hard. So you kind of got to stretch it out a little bit to get the two-handed pose in there. And then, of course, it's being difficult with me. And this is all the stuff you don't see in my reviews that I edit out. Just me sitting here fiddling with the figure to try and get it to do a two-handed weapon pose. Yeah, definitely needs some work. Just need to get a little practice in with Baze. But yeah, awesome looking fig. Legs are a little stiff right now, so I'll have to work on those. He's probably not actually even going to stand up at the moment, but here you go. Two-handed grip. All right. Yeah, Samir, medium plastic. Soft for hands, rigid for weapons. Yeah, that's a good philosophy, Rhino, because if you get too soft of weapons, I hate when you have a figure doing like a two-handed weapon pose, but the weapon is soft, so if your hands are misaligned, the weapon is like literally going. David Newcomb, hello. Nate, what's up? Can't stay, have to go to work. Got mandated. Just wanted to show support and a thumbs up. Thank you, David. I appreciate you stopping by even for a little bit. It's nice to see you, buddy. Sorry you got to go to work. That sucks. No one wants to go to work on a Sunday, but hopefully you have a good day. And hopefully your day goes by quick. Hello, all to you awesome people in the chat. There you go. Show David Newcomb some love. We love when David Newcomb stops by. We love all of our Davids. David Edge, I don't mind. Boiled my blue line sandy hand to go around the hover gun barrel. Whew. That's pretty intense. Stink Fist 69. What's up? This is my first stream on your channel. Well, welcome to the stream. We're talking about some action figures, so hopefully you're into that sort of thing. Fig says, I agree. In the end, hard plastic wins because longevity. The soft plastic gives out typically. Absolutely. Oh, man. David's got to work till 1 a.m. That is no bueno. No bueno. Nikki says, I've had to take the hair dryer to the deluxe Boba Fett blaster twice already because it's so soft. Yeah, that is a softer blaster. Definitely is. Definitely is. Demon. David Nukem. Yes. David Duke Nukem. That's his full name. Not a lot of people know that. Infernal Hippo's getting a Commander Cody tomorrow. Sweet. That is awesome. Fun, well, not really a fun figure. Great looking figure, and that's about it. So outside of Baze, there's more than just Baze here today. We also have the Arvala 7 Mando right here, which came from Darth Educator. If you're still in the chat, thank you so much for the hookup on this figure. They had an extra. I said I would like that extra. They shipped it to me. This is awesome. Happy to get this figure. Happy I didn't have to wait so long to get this figure for the March 27th release date. Hey, Hasbro. I have it in my hands right here. This was purchased from a Target. It exists. It's already out. But I wanted to get this figure because it has brand new paint application technology on it. I think it's called Dimensional Paint. So I needed to get this figure in hand because I wanted to experience this new paint application for myself to see if, maybe that means we can get a better looking Sand Trooper, better looking Remnant Trooper, because the Remnant Trooper to me, the one that we got, looks like a burnt marshmallow. So I wasn't initially going to pick this one up, but I was like, I just have to see it for myself. I'm a fan of the line, and I always love when there's new technology out in the line. So thank you again, Darth Educator, so much for hooking me up with this. There we are. Thank you, Darth. And of course, I'll also have a more in-depth review of this as well, but let's go ahead and open it up. Another sacrifice to the toy gods. Live unboxings. All right. Hopefully it's not too loud. Apologies if the opening is very loud. Jeez. All right. So first things first, we've got the egg. Oh yes, we need the egg. And it opens, which is just awesome. We've got the Suka for the Jawas. Can't wait to give this to my Jawas. We always talk about on the channel how we love little world building elements like this. And the Mando build-up packs have been pretty great for that so far. So we got the egg here, which is awesome. Another thing that I do think is pretty cool as well. Stick that in there. That looked like it was broken at first. Season 1 Pram. Ooh, Season 1-y, not Season 2-y. We also get a new pre-posed Grogu here. Not the articulated Grogu, but it has a new head, the closed eye head to hold up the mud horn. So, again, awesome. I'll always take another Baby Yoda with a different head. So, little Grogu with his closed eyes, hand holding out to hold up the mud horn to save Din. Awesome. Of course, you could also just put him in the pram if you want. We do also get the Mando's two other, we get his sidearm blaster. We also get the Ambin pulse rifle. But there's not anything different on those. So we don't really need to take a look at them at the moment. We're just going to get Mando out of the packaging, and I'm taking a look at mine. And thankfully, it's not all soft and weird like Mike Case's was. If anyone saw Mike Case's review, his was like a rubbery eraser. And mine is not like that, thankfully. And neither was Zach's from Black Series Cantina. So this is actually looking pretty good here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Initial impressions, though, the suit underneath, for the most part, does not have any of that paint blasting effect on it. So that does kind of look strange that Mando is caked in mud, but the underneath suit parts are like virtually clean. Like look at the elbows and the lower legs here. But otherwise, I do really like the helmet. I like the paint or the mud splatter on the helmet as well. On the T visor, looks really nice. The cape itself also has a lot of mud all over it. The back of the figure, though, wah, wah, not painted, but who's surprised? No one is surprised that the figure is not painted on the back. And we do have a new sculpted chest piece as well. So the chest piece here is a brand new sculpt to show that it is damaged, which, pretty cool. Also, big negative with this figure, doesn't come with the vibro knife. Absolutely should have come with the vibro knife. Such a iconic part of that scene is, Mando, last ditch effort, holding out the vibro knife as if that's going to do something. But I would have liked to see that with this figure, and it's unfortunate that we didn't get it. I don't know why, because it was a build-up pack after all. So why not just sculpt a little new knife? I don't think it would have hurt anyone or really cost all that much money, but yeah, I mean, it is Mando, and it is season 1 Mando costume as well, the season 1 figure as well. It's got the gauntlet swivel again. So, yeah, pretty much what you would expect. I do actually like the paint that is on the figure, though. It looks much better than the photoreal application, because they were using photoreal to apply like battle damage and stuff to the figures. You could see it on Commander Wolf and the Remnant Stormtrooper are two examples that come to mind. And it just doesn't look good. You can see the little digital dot marks on it, and it just makes the figure look artificial. I know that sounds weird to say, but it does matter, especially when we got older figures like the Sand Trooper that has amazing paint app details that literally looks like it was sandblasted. And I think this is more of a return to that. So I'd say, yeah, let's get some more figures with this dimensional paint on them. Let's see what we can do. I would love to see a Sand Trooper with this kind of paint application on it. So yeah, that looks very nice. Got to say it looks nice. It's not really textured or anything. You can't like feel it, but it does have just a very nice look to it. Looks actually muddy instead of, like someone printed mud onto Mando. So there you go. That's my first thought on this Mando here. All right, let's see. Fig, I'm going to say thumbs up. I'm going to say thumbs up on this figure. I actually, with the egg, with the season 1 pram, this new paint app technology, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And yeah, Freddie, that's a great point. Could have used the knife that Cara Dune came with. Boom. So it already exists. It already exists. Mondo's asking a comparison to the old Mando helmet. Gotcha, buddy. I've got the old Mando helmet right here. Let me take a close look with my own eyes and Yep, I honestly think this might be a slightly resculpted helmet. What do you guys think? Does that look this is the original Beskar Mando helmet right here. See how it's like kind of pinched? The visor looks a little bit more narrow. Yeah, I think this might be a new helmet, which I was thinking the same thing on the Maldo Crease, the snowy Mando, that it looks like there was a new helmet on there. And yeah, Volts, I do believe they use the same dimensional paint application on the snowy Mando. What's everyone think though? The mud version looks bigger to me. That's what Todd says. Nice repaint job. Oh, that's Hasbro. That's Hasbro. Yeah. So I definitely think different head confirmed. I want to say it. All right. Still no sign of these in Canada. Yeah, these are still hard to get here in the States, too. I mean, don't get it wrong. They pop up on Target for 2 seconds, and if you're not there right away, you're not getting one. Hopefully, did they give a release date for Canada? Like, I know they said in the States, this is going to be on Target March 27th. I don't remember if they said anything for Canada, though. And yes, I do plan on getting the Maldo Crease Mando as well. I have that one on pre-order. Jay Meza, love the look. Definitely going to add paint to the undersuit when I get one. Yeah, I definitely think the undersuit could have used a little bit more paint on it, especially on the arms. It just looks weird because it's like the gauntlet's dirty, the shoulder pad is dirty, but the undershirt is completely clean. And muddy cloth cape would set this off. Yeah, definitely would. I do appreciate though that they did put mud on the plastic cape though. You know, at this point it's like there's nothing Hasbro can do to surprise me anymore. So it's like hard to say, you know, if this wasn't painted, I would have been like, yeah, I'm not shocked, but it still looks pretty good. Still looks pretty good. Todd, if I can find a Muddy Mando for retail, I will secure. My pre-order of him got canceled, but Snowy Mando is still going strong. Yeah, I couldn't get a pre-order on this guy at all. I was really struggling to get it. But again, I slept on it at first. And then when I saw Mike Case's review, I was like, ooh, I really don't want this figure if it's as gummy as his was. But it's not. So then I was like, okay, you know, maybe I do want to get this figure, especially when you run a Black Series channel. You know, you want to do Black Series reviews. And like I said, when there's new technology in the line, I want to check it out. So this is the first figure with new paint application technology, and it looks good. Looks good. I think for battle damage, mud, snow, that sort of thing, let's use this dimensional paint. For faces, let's use photoreal, but we don't need to use photoreal for battle damage. It just doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Yeah, Volts, that first Mando pack was a pain. Absolutely painful to get. I actually found it in stores on the peg as the employee was putting them on the shelf. I saw him open the case of 6 and he puts them all on the shelf, and I just immediately walk up, grab one for me, one for Justin, walked away. It was an awesome moment. It was like perfect timing. Just happened to show up when he's putting them on the pegs. Stinkfist, I got the snow one pre-ordered, but missed out on the mud one. Well, March 27th, allegedly, these are going to go up for direct order. No pre-order, just in stock. Who knows how many there will be? Probably going to be a disaster if I just had to guess, but that will be the official day to try and get one of these. All right. Wanted to say what's up to Greedo and Espeedo. How's it going? Nice to see you. And Chen Razzie, Target US equals Toys R Us Canada, but nothing on the website. All the shelves I found and talk yesterday. Hey, well, that's cool. We still have no release date at all down here for Antok. They're just like, yeah, it's coming out at some point. I could definitely see that. Selling a sandy boba with the dimensional paint. Oh, yeah. That'd be easy. Easy peasy. David Edge, he's all over our online in stock. Hey, 49er Brian, what's up? 9 Nub, am I right? Let's get him in the Black Series. And Frobafett says, really don't like Hasbro Mando helmet sculpt. Bummed they keep re-releasing him when no helmet fixed. I don't know though. Like I was saying, this helmet, this looks different. Like, tell me what you think, Frobafett. Like, these look different to me. The T-visor looks much wider on the new Mando here. And I think it's going to be the same on the Mando crease variant as well. And Stinkfist, did you pre-order the 3 new vintage Target exclusive figures? I pre-ordered Casca and Axe. Not going to get MIGs. Don't really need to get MIGs in vintage collection. I have that figure in Black Series. But I do have Bo-Katan on vintage collection. So, of course, I got to get Axe and Casca. Got to have the crew. Yep. Samir, same thing. I've had Antok and Galen Merrick on pre-order since the minute they went up. I'm just like, when are these figures going to come out? There we go. 9 Nub all day. And Volts. Yes, that would be awesome. A burnt Anakin with the dimensional paint. Make him nice and crispy. Oh, yeah. I would actually totally be down for something like that. Like a nice diorama piece. Like back when they used to do the bases, they did those like 3 ST figures that had like a little base. Like I miss the little bases. I miss them. So yeah, as far as Black Series goes, that's all I've got for you. Just the Baze and the Mando. And then of course we had our little Warhammer moment. Just love this guy. Look at how cool this is. A crazy random robot skeleton with flesh on him and Edward Scissorhands hands. Yeah, same Frobafett. I didn't notice it at first, and then I was just looking at him side by side, and yeah, it looks better. Definitely looks a little bit better. Probably could still use a little bit more improvement, but certainly better than the pinched original helmet. What's up, White Shadow? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us here. And same with Tim. How's it going? Coming in late, have been lurking in the shadows. That's okay, Tim. We love our lurkers. We love all of our lurkers. If you're a lurker, don't forget to hit like. That's all I require of you, please. All right. Would you like a Johto cast in the comic line? I mean, it's an easy repaint of the new Return of the Jedi Boba Fett with a new head. Yeah, bring on all Mando repaints. Just like Clone Troopers and Stormtroopers and Mandalorians. Repaint those all day, every day, and give them to me. I will buy them all. True, Stinkfist. They could do the mud for the Han Solo and Chewbacca figures. Absolutely. They could, if they wanted to do solo figures again, although I would severely doubt that. Freddy74, this is called a flayed one. So this is the McFarlane Warhammer 40K flayed one. Pretty cool. On sale on GameStop's website right now. Fun little figure there. Fun little figure. And yeah, exactly, Todd. Like Warhammer 40K is just like heavy metal to the maximum. I don't know what it is about it, but the Space Marines, the creatures, everything about Warhammer looks cool. But anytime I try to look up anything about Warhammer, I'm just like, oh man, there's too much. Too much information, too much lore. My brain is already filled to the brim with Star Wars and Halo and all sorts of other sci-fi properties. I'm like, I don't physically know if I can fit more lore into my head. But I can appreciate a cool looking figure. And this is a cool looking figure. Let's see. Arthur, how does Flayed One scale with Black Series? Flayed One is 7-inch, but of course, with it being like a robot, you know, I personally think creatures, robots, you know, you can fudge that sort of thing, but that's about how they scale up here. So pretty big in comparison. But again, you know, with a robot looking creature like this, I don't think scale really matters because this could be as big or as small as it needs to be. And Samir, yes, I absolutely do. I love the DC Multiverse line. Probably at the moment right now, my second favorite action figure line, just because there's been so many bangers recently. Yep, Tim, the Gene Stealer. I do have that. I showed that one off last week. I'll go get it real quick. It's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, so this is the McFarlane Gene Stealer right here. Awesome. Totally badass. Totally cool monster. We've got monsters here now in the Warhammer world. So awesome. I love what McFarlane is doing. These $20 figures with all this new sculpting, pretty decent amount of paint apps, pretty good articulation too. Like, it's awesome. It's awesome. Yeah, Fig says, even more so, the upcoming Skull Helmet Marines forgot their names. Yes, I'm in the same boat. Gained basic Warhammer 40K knowledge, but not deep diving. Yeah, and that's okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with buying action figures that you just think look cool. Because figures are cool, man. And especially monsters that, you know, I could have Mando fighting this. I could have this thing tearing apart stormtroopers or any other sort of sci-fi monsters. You know, if I want to have Master Chief fighting this thing in a picture, like it would all make sense because it's just a sci-fi alien monster. And you can apply that to many parts of your collection, which is why I'm also excited to get some of the space mythic cosmic legions. Cosmic legions is what it's called. I think those are going to look awesome with some Star Wars characters too. Classic Saurus, I'm going to get the upcoming Mando Trooper in disguise for the unmarked head if it's a new head. Well, it hopefully will be. I guess we haven't seen it yet, so let's hope. But then again, since it's a helmet on, like I wouldn't be surprised if they just reused the unmasked Mando head we've already got, which doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. White Shadow, that figure looks amazing. Never knew about these Warhammer figures, and $20. Wow, great value. Yeah, no kidding. Especially the Space Marines. I mean, they're absolutely massive. They are huge, heavy pieces of plastic, and they usually come with 2 weapons as well. Now, you got to pre-order them as soon as they come out, though, because the McFarlane figures, especially the Warhammer stuff, does seem to go pretty quickly. And then the aftermarket price is just insane. So, yeah, exactly, Fig. The Robo motto. If it looks cool to me, I'll buy it. Exactly. Nice. Nice pickup there. Nate, when is the Lego segment? No Legos for me, Mark. I still haven't fallen down that rabbit hole. I have the Scout Trooper helmet, and that's it. Still haven't built it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm just into a bunch of other stuff that like Lego is not something I can feasibly get into. I wouldn't want to sacrifice my McFarlane stuff. I wouldn't want to sacrifice my Star Wars stuff. Been getting more Marvel figures recently as well too. So it's like, you know, I'm having fun with all of these lines and I don't have to build them. They're just already assembled, ready to enjoy. I just have to open the package. Lego, I have to open the package, build it, and then I enjoy it. White Shadow, no, they're not. The pre-orders are McFarlane is usually great with pre-orders, like a month or 2 in advance, and then they come out. I think let's see, I'll go back to the McFarlane toy store real quick. The figures that were literally revealed yesterday ship in August. So not too much of a lead time on those. And they'll probably come out even earlier than that as well, if I'm going to be completely honest. So not too much of a lead time. Dawn is here. What's up, Dawn? J-Rick, some would say Lego. Yep. There's no Lego here. This is a Lego free zone today. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much, all I've got for you today. Not a whole lot going on here. Is there anything anyone wants to know, wants to talk about? You want to talk about the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie? I hope not, because it's not good. I didn't like it. Thought it was terrible. All right, let's go ahead. Hide the banner. All right. Yep. I think it's just about time here. We'll go ahead and wrap up the stream today. Just a nice, short, simple, sweet stream. Nothing too crazy. I certainly appreciate everyone stopping by, just hanging out with me. There's, it's special. I'm glad people still showed up, even though it was just me. Volt says, how does McFarlane do it? He got a full ship of the new Batman here before the movie came out. I don't know. He's got some black magic. And Todd says, any hype for the Kenobi show, Nate, or are you keeping it shelled till you see it? No, of course I'm excited. Of course. I don't think I need to see a trailer or anything. Will I watch a trailer if it comes out? Absolutely. But otherwise, I can't not be excited. And no, I didn't like the bus scene. I thought that whole movie was cringe. It was cringe from beginning to end. Painful. Oh, that's okay. H-Town Ray, just go ahead and watch the VOD. Go ahead and watch the VOD. Samir, thank you. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you stopping by. Appreciate everyone stopping by. It was awesome to have this little conversation with everyone. Of course, this coming week, we'll have an episode of Figure It Out like normal. I'll have a Bib Fortuna Black Series review that goes up tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that as well. And of course, I'll have a review for Muddy Mando soon. And of course, the photoreal Baze update. And I'll do a little bit more of an in-depth comparison between this figure and the old figure. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that stuff. But yeah, Sir Halligad, yeah, you are a little late. Just a solo stream today. So I'm actually wrapping it up currently, but that's okay. I appreciate it. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Don't forget to leave a like before you leave, though. Don't forget it. There you go. J-Rick's right there. Smash like on your way out. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Stinkfist. Thank you, Jay Meza. Sorry, Sir Halligad. But yes, hour and 45 minutes of talking. My throat is parched. I need to rest my voice. I feel like I'm on the verge of losing it. So I appreciate it, though. I'm so glad everyone stopped by. The channel support today was awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you to our one new member as well. Appreciate that. And Darth Educator says, glad you have a stream today. Hope Justin feels better soon. Hope Buck has a great birthday. Glad to see Mando made it to you quickly. Had a great time. Thank you for stopping by, Darth Educator. We appreciate that so much. And Frobafett later on, thank you so much. I'll see you next time. And Fig, amazing stream. Have a lot of heavy stuff going on in the life at this moment. So the stream was a great escape and really enjoyed it as usual. Thank you, Todd. I'm glad I could keep you distracted here, if only it was for an hour and 45 minutes. But I'm glad that you were able to join, man. I know we talked a little bit about what's going on in the Discord, but, stay strong, brother. Stay strong out there. And let's see. David Edge, Nate, do we get a house collections tour? I'm lazy. My collection is not set up yet. So it is It's not ready. It's not ready, but it'll be coming soon, David. And I promise it'll be worth the wait. It'll be worth the wait. And yes, Bradford, you are late. I'm wrapping up the stream right now, but I appreciate you stopping by. Hit like, please. Hit like real quick. And Gyros, looking forward to this week's episode and the reviews. Thank you. Sith Vicious, thanks for joining me today. Han Shot First, thank you for joining us. Nice pickups. Thank you. Thank you. Brian smashed like on the way in. Appreciate it. But yeah, so that's going to be it, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun with you all. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Make good decisions. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Drink some water. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's get some Star Wars. Maybe watch a little Return of the Jedi. That's a comfy, cozy movie that I always like to put on. But yeah, thanks so much, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next week. Take care. Nate out of the basement.